Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I hope you are ready and prepared for a true battle of the ages. Like, forget Game of Thrones. That is tame compared to what we are doing today. Today, we are doing a head-to-head battle between the two biggest decluttering methods that are sweeping the globe. We are pitting against each other the Konmari Method, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It originates from Japan. It has become very popular over the past several years. And the newcomer to the block, which is Swedish Death Cleaning. This is a new method. It is getting a lot of buzz. A lot of people are talking about it. And that's probably because when you hear Swedish Death Cleaning, I mean, that gets your attention. And I originally heard about this in a BuzzFeed article, and there have been a couple other YouTubers who have done videos on this method, like Do It on a Dime and The Modern Minimalist. So I will have their videos linked down below as well if you want even more information on this. But I thought it would be a fun spin to see how the Swedish Death Cleaning method compares to KonMari. So I'm going to be decluttering one room in the KonMari Method style and then another room using the Swedish Death Cleaning method so that we can compare and contrast the different processes and methods, and at the end declare a winner. Which method, if any, is better? The KonMari method is centered around keeping the things in our homes that bring us joy and having a place for everything and really trying to simplify and having as little as possible. While Swedish Death Cleaning takes the approach of purging the items out of our lives before we die, with the idea that we don't want to have to burden our loved ones once we pass to have to go through mountains of our things. And before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do home and lifestyle related videos like this one. I try to make things fun and entertaining for you guys. So please hit that red subscribe button. And with that said, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with room number one using the KonMari method. The beauty of the KonMari method and what I really like about it is it's so simple. You just need to get in touch with your feelings and how items make you feel, and you keep the things that spark joy. All right, guys, let's get started with our KonMari decluttering. It's always so hard to know where to start when you have a huge room full of clutter, but we're just gonna start right here, this little tent. Now, I have to say, this is a tough one because does this bring me joy? Absolutely not. Does it bring Carter joy? Maybe. We have our keep box and our donate box. This is joyful to me. Okay, now I'm just making a mess. This definitely brings me joy. Ryan's Hulk shirt. I mean, how could we get rid of the Hulk shirt? We are, but see, I know I'm supposed to be thinking about if each item brings me joy, but like this wood glue, does this bring me joy? No? Could I possibly need this? Should I keep it? Maybe yes. So what do I do in that situation? We have a random unicorn head. Does this bring me joy? Kind of does. I have to say, kind of does. Smell does not bring me joy. No. This is a picture of me and my mom when I was like 16. Okay, this pen with 10 different colors on it definitely brings me joy. I will say the hardest part of this process right now for me is the fact that I'm not listening to anything and it's supposed to be quiet so I can be with my own thoughts. I want to listen to a podcast, I want to listen to an audiobook. I like to multitask. I am the queen of multitasking, so that's a little hard. Oh, nipple cream. I remember this. Ew. Bug. Ew, ew, ew. Ah. I've angered it. I've angered it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Another spider. Oh, God. I'm done. All right. Now on to the last part of this room, the closet. And pretty much everything in this closet is going to go because I haven't used anything in here in years. So probably not a good chance that I need it. I mean, that it brings me joy. Hello, yellow shoes. Okay, so this is what we're left with the completed KonMari declutter room. So this is everything that's being kept except for this unit here we are going to have picked up by furniture pickup, and then everything being donated is this entire closet full of stuff. For me personally, I find the KonMari method and this framework of Does It Spark Joy really effective for certain categories of items like clothing and sentimental items. But when it comes to these random miscellaneous things, it's hard for me because nothing really sparks that much joy for me, and I tend to be a lot more practical. Like, is this something I use or will ever need? So I had to keep getting myself back into the mindset of, is it making me happy on some level? I'm going to reserve my final judgments for the end. So now let's go to round 2, which is the Swedish Death Cleaning method. So this method is based on the book called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. So what is this method really about? This method is based around the framework of purging our items before we pass away so that we are not having to burden our loved ones with having to go through with it after we're gone. So as you're decluttering here, you want to get in the mindset, or what are the things that are so important to me, I want to leave them behind once I pass. And maybe I want to pass some of them along to different family members in the future. All right, it is time now to start our Swedish death cleaning. So I'm trying to get myself in the mindset that I'm not decluttering for me. I'm doing it for my loved ones. Picturing myself gone and my loved ones going through my things, it's a little bit morbid. I just don't think there's any getting around it. Now, would my loved ones want stickers once I'm gone? I don't know, maybe this would cheer them up. She says to shred or throw away anything that could be upsetting, hurtful, or embarrassing to you or your family once you pass. Oh my gosh, my mom bought me this to prevent tech neck. So the idea is that you wear it around your neck, and then when you're looking down at your phone, your neck doesn't get all wrinkled. Thanks, Mom. Be sure to keep this. So in this method, you're supposed to do sentimental items last. So any sentimental items that I come across, I'm just gonna put in here, and then we're gonna get to those last. I feel fairly confident that Carter's gonna want my label maker once I'm gone. Remind him of his mom. Okay, definitely keeping this forever and passing this along to Carter, my 1,000,000 subscriber plaque. All right, now I gotta start going through these drawers, and I will say I'm having a little bit of a hard time of being in the mindset of my family members going through this stuff once I'm gone. It's not only morbid, it's just not practical enough for me. I'm thinking, do I need this stuff while I'm still alive, not who's gonna want it once I'm gone, you know what I mean? But I'm trying. She says, as you're going through this process is a great chance to actually ask the people in your life the things that they may want once you pass.
Honey, I have something very important that I need to pass along to you in case I die. It's my toenail collection. This is 10 years worth of my toenails. So in case I die, I want you to use science and extract my DNA from this and bring me back to life. It's very important here.
Ew, my hand is sticky. Why is my hand sticky? Don't want to know. She says to leave your photographs, letters, cards, journals, any sentimental items till last because it's really easy to get caught up on those items because they stir up emotion and it's easy to kind of get lost in that nostalgia. So save those for last. All right, so now we're gonna tackle the sentimental items. They're all in this drawer, and what she recommends is having one special box where you keep your sentimental items. These are the things that you can pass down, and another box called a throwaway box, and those are things that are special and sentimental only to you, but you don't think anybody would want them once you pass. Pictures of me as a baby, my awkward phase. Oh. Okay, let's just take a moment for Ryan as a baby around Carter's age. I still think Carter looks way more like me. There he is, a little bit older. How cute is he? Oh my goodness, what a little cutie. Here's a romantic card I got for Ryan. To my husband, you still leave me breathless. Okay, this was my journal I kept when I was 7. Here's a gem from my 7-year-old self. Christmas is fun and Christmas is Christmas. Christmas is Christmas trees and ornaments. Christmas is love. Okay, so here I have a whole stack of cards that I've collected over the past several months. And what she recommends doing here is taking a picture of your cards or any other items that you still want to keep a memory of, but you don't actually need the physical item itself, which I think is an amazing tip, one of my favorite tips actually.
Well, we can be live with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll
Me and Carter when he was 3 months old. How sweet is that?
I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free.
Okay, so this is what we're left with at the end of our Swedish Death Cleaning. So these are our donation boxes. This is what I'm keeping. So we have the box of things I'm passing along, and then my personal sentimental throwaway boxes. Down here is trash, and then this stuff I'm keeping because we are turning this into Carter's playroom. So stay tuned for a video on how we're gonna transform this room. So now that we have those 2 rooms done in the Konmari Method and Swedish Death Cleaning Method, it is time for the final verdict. My thoughts, which method is best. So here's what I have to say. I like the Konmari Method that it's very simple and it's getting in touch with our feelings and also having a lot of appreciation and gratitude for all of the items in our life and their place in our lives. So as I mentioned before, I love this approach in general, but I feel like it works better with some types of objects than others. I like that it was simple, straightforward. I did this entire room in just under an hour, so it was also fast. I felt accomplished after, and overall, I really love the Konmari Method. I've done so many videos on it. Now, Swedish Death Cleaning. Now, while it is proposed as something that is not a morbid process, to me, honestly, I did find it a little bit sad, like going through and picturing myself gone and my loved ones going through my thing just kind of put me in a sad place. And I know that's not supposed to be what it is, but there's just no way of getting around it for me. There were some tips from that method that I really love. For example, the throwaway box and the idea of taking pictures of your sentimental items before discarding them so you still have them. Like, I love those tips so much. I think maybe for some people who are not as sensitive as me, they can take that approach and it wouldn't affect them in that same way. I feel like the Swedish Death Cleaning Method has a lot of buzz right now, has a catchy name, but ultimately what relates best to me and what I found more effective was KonMari, but everything is going to be totally personalized to your personality and what works best for you. Also, because this is a little bit of a longer video, I wanted to thank you guys who are still watching all the way to the end by doing a little surprise giveaway. I love to do little giveaways on a lot of my videos. It's just my small way of saying thank you and giving back to my subscribers who are just the best subscribers of any channel on YouTube, I personally feel. I'm going to send out to 2 winners the full bundle of my Vassor Essentials products. So that is going to be the daytime uplifting kit, the nighttime relaxing kit, and my diffuser. And if you are new here and you don't know this, I have my own essential oils company. So I'm going to be sending you guys the complete product bundle. And to be entered to win, you just need to be subscribed to my channel, following me on Instagram at Vassor Beauty, and leave a comment down below of the one thing that you have the hardest time getting rid of or decluttering. As a bonus entry, you can follow the link in the description box to retweet my tweet where I'm sharing the link to this video, but that is totally optional if you want an additional chance to win. And with all of that said, thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye.